Hello everyone, this is SystemCollapse, and this is my Let's Play of Forever Stranded, and yeah, I haven't done too much, did a little bit of stuff in between videos, and let's check it out, and we're gonna get to a bunch of cool stuff today, so let's get to her. What did I do? I had a second one of these, I'm getting set up to add the third one, just a lava generator. We're gonna need lots of lava, so it's a thing. What else? Tools. I already had the excavator. I made myself a hammer. I'm not sure if I had the hammer and excavator yet. Either way, I made them. And I added the hammered modifier to them. The hammered modifier is actually pretty awesome. And it's pretty cheap. You just take a diamond hammer. So diamond hammer. Bam. Where is it? There it is. Diamond hammer. One of these. 2 diamonds, 2 sticks. And just add it in Toolforge. And it gives you the hammer effect. And the hammer effect is really cool and really useful on a map like this. Doing a place where I can replace it. But boom. And yeah, that just broke that all down to dust instead of sand. So instantly breaks down our resources. And that is a thing. That is a thing and very useful. And we're going to combine that with something else to make grinding out resources very quick. But we'll get to that in a bit. What else did I do? I bred a whole bunch of chickens. So we have an army, an actual army. Let me grab my seeds so they don't go crazy. Boom. And I've been breeding them mostly, not because I want to have this many chickens, but because, well, I need leather. And the easiest way to get leather is from these guys. At least at this point. At this point, the easiest way for me to get leather is from chickens. So we're going to do this and... How many is that? 6. Need a few more. We'll just grab a few, because I am going to need them. Give me more chicken. There we go. About 12. That'll do for now. Let's do that. You decided to escape, so I'm sorry. You're going to die too. What else did I do between videos? I can't think. It's been a couple days since I actually recorded, so I'm a little thrown off. Haven't been able to record. Life has been life, and that is a thing. What else? Let's see here. No. Oh, I made this ender sword. See here. Recipe. Boom. It was 2 dark steel, and I got the dark steel. You guys would have saw those in the early videos. You can get those from the loot chest. So, I took the 2 of them and made the ender sword. Main reason was so it's going to help me get ender pearls. We're going to use this to get ender pearls. I already did get ender pearls with it, to be honest, but let me see here. I think I get a fair amount of ender pearls, if I can find them. There you go. 15 ender pearls so far. Not a ton, but in this pack, ender pearls are going to be a serious problem. And this is how I did it. I'm going to show you real quick how I got ender pearls, because it is pretty lowbrow. I basically, well, wasn't here. It was about here. I stood here, and I brought up my bow. I waited for a blood moon. And I shot an enderman, and he would teleport here, and I would just hit him in the head with a sword. Real low brow, but works really well, and this thing gives you increased chance of drops of skulls and ender pearls. I have 3 enderman skulls and got a few more pearls, and yeah, that is the thing. That is how I'm going to get ender pearls early in this pack, because I honestly don't know of a better way. That is literally the best way I come up with. I killed one. The first one I killed was actually a compressed enderman, and I killed him, and then of course, you know, it was compressed, so a bunch more jumped out. They all got mad at me, and they actually started stealing my cactus wall. They're picking it up, and they started letting other mobs in the middle of a blood moon. So it was pretty rampant and pretty insane, and I decided afterwards to yeah, I redid my trench. I actually died during that entire thing, but I wasn't recording because I was still testing. And yeah, I died, and that's a thing. So, mad endermen, they will steal your cactus wall. Just a heads up, and that's why I added the trench back, because yeah, it wasn't fun. I had about, I don't know, 60 husks in here, just wandered around. Luckily enough, no creepers came in. It was just the husk, but it was a very, very large amount, and it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun at all. And I tried to run inside for protection, and Enderman just teleported in and killed me. And the problem with Enderman in this pack, I should explain, is because of the Quark. Quark is a mod in this, and Quark makes it so Enderman will teleport you. If they can get to you and touch you, they can teleport you locations. So if you stand on top of a 3-block pillar, they can't get to you and they can't teleport you. So that is the thing. I might do a setup later on where I sit up on top of a pillar and then put punji sticks around and see if that works. I might be able to lure them in and get them to kill themselves that way. But other than that, I literally don't know how. We're going to farm early ender pearls, and that's my early game solution. Okay, so that's the thing. There was a recent update too, and they added 2 mods. And the one I'm actually interested in is this, backpacks. They added basic backpacks. Is that what it's called? No, iron backpacks. And I use this as my Sky Factory world. Any of you guys who watched my playthrough probably saw my setup with that, but I'm going to repeat that because it is very effective and it's going to be even more useful in this pack. So what are those drying racks? I forget the recipe. We're going to need more of those because I need to turn that chicken into boop, 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 to leather. Boop. There's 10. 10 will be good for now. And we don't have much room on this side, so let's run around the other side. Yeah, I've been busy with life though, kind of sucked, but I'm back at it now. I'll be able to hammer out a bunch more videos, and I'm probably going to do a bunch over the next few days, so that is the thing. He's up there, and grab our chicken. Boop, boop, boop. And I think this takes about 8 minutes or so, but it will turn into leather. And there we go. There's our first batch. And we'll get that going. My main goal, I should explain. What I'm trying to get to, not this episode, but the end of next episode, I want to get into an angel ring. I'm going to go for fast flight. That is my goal. I want to be able to fly as quick as possible and be able to hammer out resources through manual sieving. I should show you that too. That is something else I switched to. I actually switched off the normal sieve and switched over to heavy sieve. So we're actually using heavy oak sieve, and the mesh in it is actually not a string mesh. It's actually the iron mesh. So the iron mesh, if you try to use a string mesh in the heavy oak sieve and try to sieve compressed resources, so compressed dirt, sand, gravel, etc., it'll instantly break. But with the iron, it just drops it 1 point and works perfectly. So this is going to get us resources. We're going to use 9 times the resources, but we'll get only 7 times as much as we would out of a regular one. But it's 7 times faster, basically, at the cost of, you lose, what, 2/9 of your resources each time. So that's not a big deal. Yeah, that's the thing. Also, let's go here. The problem with this is actually not going to be hard to get to. I was looking at recipes, and one's been tweaks changed and made more difficult. One I was going to look at, and I actually talked to Sheridan about this, the maker of the pack, and I was going to do an early deep dark portal, but I was kind of waiting for the update because it was really cheap before, and I could have done it last episode. The second I got the cobblestone generator, I kind of wanted to could have gone to the deep dark and farmed out massive amounts of resources very easily, but it seemed way too easy and almost cheaty. So I talked to him about it, just in passing, and he thought it was too cheap too, and he said he was gonna make the recipe more expensive, and that he did. You need 2 sextuple compressed cobblestone, which is massive. You need the other ones, but these are the only 2 that really matter, and that's gonna take a long time. So that is a thing. So yeah, he made that much more difficult, and now I can choose a more realistic route and a more legit route as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, that is the thing. So we're going to have to let those switch. While we're waiting for that, since we're going to get into that, we're going to need a resonator. So resonator. We're going to need a resonator. So let's get right into that. So boop. We're going to have to use one of our ender pearls. And I just put one away, not thinking. I forgot this token ender pearl. Boop. Ender pearl, and you need a knife, don't you? ender shard, glass cutter. So 3 iron and a stick. Gonna need a stick. And I'll be so happy when I don't have to deal with these chests anymore. A stick. Let's leave the sticks on us, and let's just throw the eggs for now. There we go. And I'll need some iron. And I did do some sieving. I haven't done a ton, but we do have a decent amount of resources now, so we can get on with the progress. Do the stuff and things. Boop. Boop. Was it this? No. Was this? Yes. There we go. Then one of those and one of these. Thankfully these are cheap because you get 8. So we need 2 redstone, a block of coal, and 5 iron. Let's grab our 5 iron. Redstone as well. And a block of coal. Block of coal. I should have coal around here somewhere. Don't tell me I accidentally broke it down. No. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What gives us coal? What gives us straight up coal? Block of coal. Coal. See here, sieving. Yeah, I should have coal. Oh, thankfully. Whew, I was worried. I was concerned. I think I accidentally used some in my furnaces. Well, I'll have to be aware of that in the future. Boop. Coal's a lot harder to come by than charcoal, that is for sure. Boop. And resonator. Think we got everything. We haven't actually made the this yet. Need 4 more redstone. Grab this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. And I think in this pack, early flight is going to be a giant thing with the aggressive mobs. So that is why I'm rushing that. Usually I don't do that. Of course, the hardest part of that, I didn't actually show you, is going to be this. Boop. The cursed lasso. So we're actually going to have to get to, well, actually we don't have to. Oh. I was thinking I would have to get to, that is actually awesome. Sorry. I thought I was going to have to get to the nether. I might not have to get to the nether. Might not have to get to the nether to do this, so that is even better. What is the name of that thing? There it is. So we need a piece of wood and 4 redstone torches. So 4 more redstone. Boop. No. Boop. 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 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. And I guess just this. Boop. And boop. And boop. And there we go. Throw that down. And we're going to have to get some stone burnt going. No matter where it goes. I thought you could throw that right on top. Can you not? Stone gear. Use. What is that thing called? That is the part of it. Oh, here it is. We need the manual mill. That's what we need. I thought that thing was the manual mill. So manual mill, which means I need 4 more redstone. All of my redstone just evaporating. It's not going to be a problem for very long. We will be getting into power really soon, but I'm going to skip lava. That is my goal. I want to skip lava, and that is the thing. Boop. I don't like lava power. Never have. It is very boring. It seems like something you have to do in every pack. And I don't want to have to do it. Boop. Boop. I find it very boring and tedious. No, polished stone. What is polished stone? Polished stone is the stone. Okay, that's right. Stone bricks. Let's do this. We're gonna need a bunch of these anyway. So boop. Then boop. There we go. And that should give us our manual mill. Manual mill. Boop. This. Excellent. Throw this on here. Boop. And throw those in there. And I'm going to punch this for a bit. And I'm probably going to do a cut here and be back because you guys don't need to watch me punch this for the next few minutes. And I need that leather done anyway. So I'll be back in a few. Okay, I'm back, and all my chicken is switched over to leather, so that is sweet. I actually made a mistake. I accidentally made, at first, chicken jerky. I used raw chicken. Actually, it has to be cooked chicken, so make sure you cook it first. I wasted 10 chicken doing that, but that's a learning experience. I didn't really look at the recipe that close, to be honest, so yep, I derped. But yeah, we need these, so that is the thing. Either way. And we got a new food source. I mean, I can make chicken jerky whenever I want. So that's just another option for food. What were we going to do these? Backpacks. That's right. And I do have wool around here somewhere. Is that wool? No. Wool. 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 That's wool. There we go. And I think I got everything except for the chest. So let's make a chest. Oak wood planks, but there we go. And we will have a basic backpack. There we go. And I'm gonna go straight to a leather. What is the recipe? So same thing, chest with 5 iron. Okay. So let's make the chest. Boop. And grab some iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. And it's getting nighttime again, of course. Boop. Here. I just want recipe. It's so hard to get this to come up the way you want it to. Boop. Just do it. Do it manually. Boom. Boom. And... oh, 2 more iron. I don't know why I thought it was 5. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Boop, boop. There we go. We got an iron backpack. And we're going to sleep. Because sleeping is a good thing. There we go. And we're going to have to make a few upgrades for this as well. So let's throw this stuff in there for now. I also got my stone burnt done. We're going to have to burn through a lot of our redstone, but I'm not really concerned about that. But I want to get on the upgrades for this backpack. Very important, very important. I want this compression upgrade. So we're going to need 4 crafting stations, a piston. What's an upgrade core? That's one of the things I need this for. Okay. Boo boo. I knew I needed leather. Let's grab some leather and paper. Paper. There we go. Some paper. And go here. Make one of those. We're gonna need 2 of those at least, I think. So let's do that. Upgrade core. Compression. We're gonna need a bone block. I need to make myself a lumber axe too, to make harvesting wood really quick. There we go. We're just going to turn those all into that for now. Needed 5. There we go. Pull those out. Grab this. I have a bone block, don't I? Oh, it's bone meal, not... Apparently there's 2 bone blocks. Just to confuse me. Bones. I just picked up my bones, didn't I? If I was a bone, where I'd to go? Didn't I just pick up bones? I'm getting discombobulated. I don't understand what's happening. Go. Do this. There we go. And this, right? There we go. Finally. Compression upgrade. And we're also going to need... not the decompression, basic filter. Where is it? Oh, it is. It's the basic filter, isn't it? That's good for filter for items that will automatically collect. Yes. So we need the upgrade core. And was it just 4 paper? Not a big deal. Oh yes, basic filter. Had I made it? Yes, I did. And my backpack is right here. Boop. There we go. Name. We'll name it a back. We'll name our backpack Oh, that's weird. And boop. Boop. And boop. And boop. Now we have an upgraded backpack. Oops. So we have a compression upgrade and a basic filter. We can basically set this up now to automatically pick up things. So if I put this filter here, throw this on the ground, boop, in the backpack now, automatically, instead of going in my inventory, goes straight to the backpack. Which, when, you know, digging through a tunnel or harvesting sand or breaking down dust, etc., having it go automatically in the backpack instead of messing up our inventory is a giant thing and saves you an immense amount of time. But we're also going to take that a step further, so that is the thing. Boop. So here, boop. I could think we got to do one, so let's do that. Let's do one. Boop. I think this will do the next part of it, just to show you what it's about. Boop. And now, if I throw this on the ground, boop. Oh, nope. I guess it is just the basic. Ah, there we go. Oh, and to get in this menu is shift left click, just so you know. I need my regular stone, just one piece. Thank you. There. Pressure. Boom. See if it'll automatically compress that now. Just want to go in it, please, man. Please. In the moment of truth. There we go. Compressed it all down the cobblestone. Now, I don't want compressed cobblestone at this point. I'm actually going to use it to compress down sand, dust, and gravel. So they'll automatically be compressed, and I'll be able to actually automatically just go here and work on sieving. I won't have to go through the process of actually, you know, dealing with compressing it, going into my inventory and compressing it and all that jazz. I won't have to do that at all. That completely bypasses that and speeds things up immensely. So yeah, got my backpack in order. That is massive for me. I love that thing, and everyone should love it. Doesn't get used enough. Let me see here. Let's cook down glass, and some stone. Guess we don't need those stone right now, but we're going to. Let's get those out of here, get that out of here, get that out of here. We're gonna actually go to the water mills. Water mills are next. To water mill. There it is, right there. And I'm gonna need 4 of these, and I haven't mapped it out. These, boom, and the rest of the water mills, boom. There we go. I should math things out more. I don't see the point. Most of the time, you could just go get more resources really quick. It doesn't really matter. And I'm not sure where we're gonna put this right now. It doesn't really matter. We just need a spot. We need a, I guess it's a 5x5. Okay, I'm back, and we've got an annoying sandstorm. Another annoying sandstorm. Nothing we can do about that. Just gonna have to deal with it. But we are going to put this lava down for right now. Boop. And grab this water. Do this. I'm actually cooking down more glass. I don't know. Have I showed you guys storms yet? Well, if you haven't seen a storm yet, this is what they're like, and this is the mess they make. There is an item, but I don't know if it requires power. This Weather Deflector. I think this will block the storms, but I don't know if it needs to take power. I might actually make this, because these things are really irritating. Really irritating, the storms. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. What do we need? Gold? Just gold. Not a big deal. Let's grab some of that. And we'll find out if it needs power. Because if it doesn't need power, then that shouldn't be a problem. So here, we just need one. Do this. It probably won't work instantly, but hopefully it'll work on the next storm. Take a look at this. And it doesn't seem to have any settings, so... Oh. It just got rid of the storm instantly. That is awesome. Okay, well, everyone, make a weather deflector as soon as possible. Because I want to live above ground. I don't want to be one of those people that tunnels underground. Everyone I see playing this pack tunnels underground, and that's boring to me. I don't want to live in a cave. I really don't. I'm going to build a base above ground. And, you know me, I'm going to do a fancy base. Not as big as I did, say, in Sky Factory, but we are going to do a fancy base. I'm doing down more glass for that, by the way. I ran out. I forgot that it was a 7x7 and not a 5x5. And I need 2 more buckets of water. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. No, I need 3 more buckets. I could use that one for now. It's going to be so nice if that works. If that works in this area. I don't know what the range is on it, but if that stops the storms, that's amazing. I thought it was going to take RF, but if it doesn't, that's even better. Because that thing's actually pretty cheap. And yeah, pretty cool. So we got our 4 water mills. We got this. What was I waiting on? I was waiting on something. Oh yes, glass. We can actually get the outside of this set up and get going. Here we go. It doesn't have to be like this. None of this has to be like this. It's just me doing it the way I like to do things, and that is a thing. Boop. After all, it is a let's play and not a let's just get it done. Go, grab this. One will go here, one will go there. One will go here, one go here. And I'm going to seal the top of it in glass because I shouldn't have to worry about it now if the sandstorms are actually stopped. But if they're not, these are every once in a while the sand will destroy a water source, so that is something I'm worried about. Grab some more water. One there. And grab this one. Bam. Drives me crazy. Every time there's a storm, I gotta run around and do this for 5 minutes. Hopefully that's done. If that actually works, I'll be a very happy guy. But it did obviously stop the storm instantly. So I think I just need one in the middle now, and that'll put them all up to 16, which is the most they'll produce. And then we're done. We are finished with our first level. I mean, I can span this easily. You just stack them higher and higher and higher. And each one produces, like I said, we're now getting 64, 16 per. And yeah, easy peasy. Not the best glass, but again, I'll make things prettier later on. I'm working with what I have. And I do not have enough glass, but we'll deal with that. Can cook down more. One thing we're not short on in this pack is sand. So we have unlimited glass. Let's get that filled in and that'll be effectively finished. So that is the thing. So we already have grid power. We have a decent amount of grid power. We got brand new backpack. I'd like to do one more upgrade for this backpack. Actually, I kind of forgot about it. And I forget the name of it. So let's go to backpack. Backpack. There we go. It's supposed to be like an auto replace one. Restocking. Is this it? Allows to specify to keep stocked in your inventory hotbar. Yes, that is it. Restocking. How bad is that? Oh, that's a lot of iron. Oh, it's not that many. Some redstone, some iron, and some wood. And some cobble? Yeah, we'll do that. And 2 of these. Boop, boop. Then finally, restocking upgrade. Bam. And I think this pack has enough storage spots, or upgrade spots. It has 5 upgrade points used out of 8, and I think this one only takes 3, right? 3, yep. The higher level of the pack, the more upgrade slots it has. Just something to keep track of. Bam. There we go. We are good. We are good. We are good. So, just to test it out here. Where is it? Backpack. Boom. Bam. Let's go to, nope, here. Let's put one of these in my inventory. If I were to use it, oh, because I don't have it set to restock. We'll fix that in a second. Oh, my pick is here. Sweet. I just want to make sure my restocking's working. Restocking, I gotta set the filter. Went into the backpack. So one here. Boop. Put that there. Here we go. Put that there. Boom. Restocking. Put this here. There we go. Put 7 more in my inventory, pulled out of my backpack instantly. So basically this entire backpack is just set up to make manual sieving super efficient. It is the whole point of it. And I'm going to be able to manually sieve faster than I could. Today I was thinking about setting up power and automatic sieving. But I can sieve faster than the automatic sieves can, at least early on, until everything gets upgraded. So my plan is, within the next 2 episodes, set up automatic sieving, but at the same time, I'm going to continue manual sieving as well, because I can double up on that, make it go faster, and this will actually be faster at first until later on. So that is the whole point of that. And in the next video, we're going to work on the actual angel ring. That is going to be our next goal. So next video, hopefully by the end of it, we'll be able to get this, the Drop of Evil. I have 2 plans to get it, and yes, you need a ghast. The ghast, that's actually easy. People are like, how am I going to get a ghast? If you watch my Sky Factory series, you would have seen that I accidentally got one of these in a very controlled manner. Very controlled manner in my playthrough. So it's going to be something I do here. So yeah, I think that's going to be everything. I think that's going to be everything for this video. Wasn't a ton of progression, just little things that we're going to need moving on. Yeah, I think that's it. So we got ourselves some grid power. We got 4 water mills. We got an iron pack upgraded in a very specific way to make things super easy. I'm going to switch this over to sand, gravel, and dust, so it automatically picks it up, puts it in the backpack, compresses it, and restocks it when I'm actually sieving it. So it's going to make it almost, I have to do no work other than actually break the blocks and get the items. Once those resources are in my inventory, they'll be completely handled by the backpack, and I won't have to think about it anymore. That was the whole goal. And other than that, we got leather. You saw that I got tons of chickens. Got yeah, we're good to go. We're making progress in the right way. We are secure now, and that is the thing. I will tell you though, this trench. I know in the last video I was like, I got rid of my trench. No, you need this trench now. If you're going to be fighting Enderman, get this trench, because they will steal your cactus wall and let people in if you try to kill them. If you try to kill them inside your base. Just throwing that out there. If someone comes up with a better way of dealing with Enderman, I'd love to hear it, but I've been trying different ways, and I can't come up with an efficient way of getting Enderman in this pack until later on, when we get into Woot. I think it's called Woot, which is an entire pack dedicated to kind of like a Ender Quarry, but for mob loot. So we will be getting into that, but that is much later on. We need a lot more resources. But yeah, I'm going to end this here. As always, if you guys like this video, please leave a like. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated. And I'm going to take off. You guys all have a good one. Later.